Hey YouTube, I'm only one Kaya. Welcome to the channel. I wanted to do a journey and just start uploading some videos about my journey with Saxenda. So I started Saxenda on April 5th at 209 pounds, 0.4 ounces. And today's April 21st, and I am currently, as of this morning, 200 pounds, 0.8 ounces, just staring at Wonderland. I am 5'5.5". Let me see here. And I have a pretty medium build. Let me see here if I can video myself. This is me. I'll upload a photo of myself also. A little bit of history. I'm a VSG patient, so I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy over 3 years ago. My lowest weight was 184, and probably in like the past year and a half after the surgery, I started to slowly pick up some weight. So I went to my surgeon and I spoke with him, about my concerns about, picking up weight. And I wanted to get ahead of the 8 ball versus behind it. Now, just taking some ownership for myself, I had been slacking on, my eating as far as the things that I'm eating. And if anyone knows anything about getting the sleeve, your appetite does resume. It's just that you're not able to consume as much food as you used to consume, but you still eventually are able to consume more food than you did during your surgery. So being able to consume a little bit more food post-op, and then not eating the right things that you should be eating, just those combination of things have placed me on the path of trying Saxenda. Before someone told me about it, that's how I heard about it, and I was seeing some good results with them. So I did a lot of research because I was really apprehensive, because it's an injection. Let me go in and show you what it looks like. So this is the little trial box that the doctor gave me, and it lasts about 17 days. And inside this trial box, you'll get the little, handy dandy paperwork. Also, you're going to get your medication, and they're going to give you a number of needles that are going to last you until, you get your prescription. And, excuse me, this is the actual prescription right here. And if you open it up, you can see how much medication is left. And then also it has numbers. Let me see here. What else? Here it has the 0.0. So this is where you start every time before you inject. And then this turns around to the amount that you're going to inject. So you start out at 0.0. Well, everyone starts out differently, but the instructions advise you to start out at 0.0, and then every week you increase. And so I am currently at 1.2 milligrams that I'm giving myself every night. I take it at nighttime. Some people take it during the day. Some people take it in the afternoon. If you do some other research on it, you'll find that people were having different reactions, side effects, diarrhea, cramps, nausea. So after I read about some of the common side effects, I was like, you know what? I just want to skip all that. Let me sleep through that. So I take mine at nighttime before I go to sleep. I haven't had any side effects, knock on wood. The only thing I did notice the first couple of days that I took it was I had a little cramping in my stomach. But it only lasted like a couple seconds, maybe 15 seconds. It wasn't even hard cramps, but you could just feel a little itty bitty cramping, and then it went away. So that lasted for about 3 days, and not all day. Just after I give myself the injection, maybe an hour later, I would get those little cramps for about 15 seconds, and then boom. So, and as I increased, I didn't notice those cramps anymore. The only thing I noticed when I increased to the 1.2 milligrams is that when I would give myself the injection, it would burn just a little bit, not like on fire burn, but it would sting. Maybe that's the right word to put it. It's like I could feel the medication going in, and I didn't feel that at the 0.6 milligrams. So I'm in the support group on Facebook, the Saxenda support group, and so some other people have experienced that also, but it's starting to disappear. I don't experience that any longer. So, like I said, this is going on like week 3. I was supposed to have, like I said, increase to the 1.8 milligrams by this point, but I chose not to. I chose to just stick at the 1.2 because the weight loss is happening, and it's steady. It's slow and steady. What else here? The instructions tell you to increase every week until you get to the 3 milligrams. But my doctor gave me the advice of, hey, Kaya, if it's working for you, then just stick with where it's working for you and don't increase your dose. And when you notice, you know what, my appetite is coming back, then increase the dose to the next level. Let me see here. The advantages of Saxenda. So, excuse me, it definitely suppresses your appetite. And I believe it has something where it triggers a hormone in your brain so that you're not thinking about food, which is great. And then when you do think about food, when you're eating, it is so minimal, the things that you're able to eat, because you get filled up quickly, that I can see definitely, where it helps. I try to make sure that I still get in 3 meals a day, even if it's 2 protein shakes and, a small meal with other protein and veggies, then I at least try to make sure I get in 3 meals a day, even if I don't feel like I'm hungry. And I just do that just because I have the sleeve, and so my stomach is already very small. So it's very important that I get the nutrients in that I need to get in. If you decide to go this route, you also get some handy dandy things that Saxenda sends you. They're going to give you like this welcome kit, and it comes with like this plate. Now, the thing with this plate is that for me, since I had VSG, like this looks like a lot of food to me, but I'm sure, if I hadn't had VSG, then this would be a decent amount, to be able to eat. And everything's measured out. It's actually really nice. So if you sign up for Saxenda, definitely sign up for the welcome kit because it is so worth it. And they also send you, like a little welcome kit, and they give you all this information, this fantastic information. They give you this great booklet. And then in addition to that, you get a year, 12 months of Noom, for a subscription of Noom for free. And they have different coaches that, contact you, reach out to you to make sure that, they're there to support you, cheer you on, and keep you on track. So I just wanted to do this first journal about Saxenda. What I'll do is I'll try to, I'll put on my calendar and I'll load up once a month or once every couple weeks and give you all an update. But I at least want to do an intro. If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments. Thanks for taking the time. I think it's a great product. I did a lot of research, like I said, before I decided to delve into it. You'll notice that there's videos out there, but there's not a lot of videos. And, there are reviews. If you Google it, there are a lot of reviews, but I don't know if it's just because it's still so kind of like new. It's not new, but it is kind of new. It is approved by the FDA. And what else? I think it's great. So if you are looking at trying to lose weight and you just need an extra boost, then I think that this is definitely a good way to try and to go this direction. Also, something else important I want to say is that from the reviews and people that have been on it for an extended period of time, and maybe the ones that got off of it, a lot of them said that they did not pick the weight back up. And if they did, it was maybe 5 pounds. And so that's another good thing, is that this is, this appears to be weight loss that is consistent, and it's not like one of those yo-yo things, where you take something and then you lose 5 pounds and gain 15, that's the worst. So this seems to be something that's really good, that's long-term, that can be consistent. I don't really know how long people stay on it. People stay on it, until they reach their goal weight. My goal weight is just to be like around 185, 180. People may think that's still, that's still heavy and stuff like that. But for me, I'm happy with that. I feel good at that weight. So, but all righty. Well, thanks for taking time to view it again, and see you next time. Peace.